Hello everyone. I thought I'd do another video. I'd like to congratulate Davis Comic Finds and Mr. Rigor Mortis on 200 subs and the 200 subs contest that they're doing at the moment. I will do it in the next couple of weeks. I'll put an entry in. So that's pretty cool. Congratulations to those two guys. But my channel's been mostly about Marvel comics and X-Men comics and that, but I do have behind me a big Doctor Who collection. I haven't really gone into my Doctor Who collection very much in my videos, but I thought I would, since it's comics, I thought I'd show you my Doctor Who comic collection that I have. It's right here. I've got a whole box full of Doctor Who comics, so let's get on with it and I'll show you some of my books that I have. So we've got the Third Doctor, #1. I'm actually quite enjoying this mini-series. There's #2. He is one of my favourite Doctors. The Fourth Doctor is my favourite. Then it's the 12th. There's #3. And then it's the Third Doctor. And the Second Doctor. Oh, I like them all actually. #4. Then we've got the Fourth Doctor. This is by these comics are by Titans Comics, and they have got quite a few Doctor Who comics going on at the moment. There's #2. I really like this story, and the art was really good in it. Yes, I'm liking what Titan's doing with the Doctor Who franchise. I've had to drop some of my Doctor Who comics because they're just bringing out too many and I just can't afford to be buying all of them. So that is number 3, is it? #3? So yeah, Fourth Doctor is my favourite. Oh, that must be the last one. That was #5. So yeah, #5. Here we go. We've got the Ninth Doctor. I was getting this for a wee bit. I stopped. #1. Here's the last part of the mini-series of the Ninth Doctor. I haven't had much luck getting the other issues to this one, but I will track them down. It's #2 of the regular series. It's #3. It was yeah, it's okay. #4. Do like the art though. And yeah, it's been alright, but yeah. It's #5. But I dropped this a couple of months ago. #6. And here we go. We've got #1 of the 10th Doctor. That is a Nerd Block exclusive cover. So it's quite cool to own a variant of #1. I don't have many. In fact, yeah, there's #1 of the 11th Doctor. Oh, so that was the 10th. David Tennant. Sorry. And Matt Smith, the 11th. And their Nerd Block exclusives of the #1. So they're quite cool. It's quite cool to own those. There's #1 of the 11th Doctor, Year 2, with the War Doctor John Hurt, who sadly passed away 3 weeks ago, which is sad. So another Doctor is gone. So that's four of the actors that have played the Doctor who have died. Here's #1 of the 12th Doctor. This is a New Zealand Armageddon Con Expo, whatever you want to call it, exclusive cover. So I have actually got 2 of this. I've showed the other one in previous videos of it, autographed by Jenna Coleman and Peter Capaldi, which I met. Luckily enough, I've met both of them, so, which is pretty awesome. Here's just a Comic Con exclusive special issue that I managed to pick up, which is pretty cool. It's actually quite good. Here's a sort of like a Christmas special, holiday special issue, which is nice artwork, and it was quite a cool issue to pick up. So I was pretty happy to get that. Now we've got year 2, number 4. It's number 5. It's a cool cover. Number 6. So sadly, Peter Capaldi is leaving the role at the end of this year in the Christmas special. After 3 seasons and 3 Christmas specials, or 4 Christmas specials. I like this cover, which is sad. I was hoping that he would stay on for another year, but he's been in the role since 2013, so it's a cool cover too. So yeah, so that's a bit sad that he's leaving, but oh well. That's one of the reasons why this is number 9. This is one of the reasons why this show keeps going on, because the main actor leaves and he gets replaced. The Doctor changes his face. So there's heaps of rumours out there who it could be. I'm hoping it's not a female Doctor. That's just my preference. But it's all good if it is. I'll still watch there's number 11. I'll still watch the show. I love it. I've loved the show since I seem to have missed issue. That's number 13. Doesn't look happy in that cover. So I think it's awesome. There's number 14. I like that cover. So I think, that's it with the 12th Doctor. So we've got a couple of mini-series that come out. We've got Supremacy of the Cybermen. Sorry, I was going to say Daleks, but Cybermen. So that's cool. So 50 years of the Cybermen. I think that's why there's a variant. I like that cover. I'd love to get that autographed by some of those guys. It would be pretty cool. Story was alright. Yeah, it was alright. I don't know. Wasn't the best, but it was alright. I love these covers though. It could have been better, probably. That's just my opinion. That's a cool cover. The 9th. Christopher Eccleston played the 9th for 1 season. Doesn't really have much to do with Doctor Who. He won't do conventions. He doesn't really talk much about the show. He has recently started autographing stuff from Doctor Who, but yeah, it was a shame that he didn't make an appearance he didn't want to be in the 50th anniversary a few years back. Matt Smith. There's Peter Capaldi. That's number 5. It was alright. I'll just say it was alright. Then we got the 4 Doctors. There was another mini-series. So it's number 1. It's David Tennant, number 2. Number 3. There is rumours that some of the missing adventures from the 1960s that went missing have been found, but number 4. So I hope that the first and second Doctor adventures, that some of them might have been found somewhere. So fingers crossed. I did recently watch Power of the Daleks, which was animated. It's a missing adventure, and here's a free comic book day issue, which is cool. Always like to pick those up. So bring one out every year. There's another one. So yeah, now we're going into IDW, their Doctor Who run. So we've got another mini-series called The Forgotten. So there's the first and the 10th Doctor. Now that was quite good, this story. I quite enjoyed it. So this is when the 10th Doctor was the current Doctor. Yeah, it was quite good. I did like that. So you got the 10th, the 6th, and the 7th. I've met the 6th, and I've met the 7th Doctor, which is quite cool. And then we've got the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th there on that cover. And that's the last part, I think. So that was quite cool. Now we've got Prisoners of Time, the 50th anniversary mini-series that come out. So there's the first Doctor, William Hartnell. Quite like that cover. Yeah, it was quite good too. That was quite a good story. The second Doctor, Patrick Troughton, who I just absolutely love. His era was the monster era. And then we got the third Doctor, John Pertwee, who died 20 years ago. Was it last year? 20 years ago last year. It was sad. He also played Wurzel Gummidge. There's Tom Baker, the fourth. I think he's 83 now, Tom Baker. I think he might be 83. So we've got Peter Davison, who I was lucky enough to meet a couple of times. Famous for All Creatures Great and Small and Doctor Who. So that's pretty cool. Good Peter Davison one. And then we've got Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor. I've met him a couple of times. Sylvester McCoy, the 7th. I've met him a couple of times. He's also in The Hobbit. Paul McGann, I've met him a couple of times as well. He returned for the 50th anniversary as the 8th Doctor. So we've got a variant of the 9th of number 5. Was it? No. Number 9, I'm sorry. Number 9, of course, is number 9. Christopher Eccleston, which is pretty cool. It's a cool cover. We've got David Tennant, the 10th Doctor, one of the most popular Doctors. It was pretty awesome when he was the Doctor. Matt Smith, another one of the popular Doctors, the 11th. All over the show he was. He's a bit funny. He was quite good. And then we've got issue 12, which is quite cool. That's quite cool. So now we've got the IDW regular series of the 10th Doctor. There's Adventures. So there's number 1. Oh, there's my phone going off. Sorry about that. Number 2. Number 3. As you can see, I've got quite a few. It's number 4. There's number 5. So yeah, probably my favourite TV show, and then it would be Game of Thrones, and then The Walking Dead, probably. Quite like the Vikings, Star Trek, Star Trek: The Next Generation. Now we've got Doctor Who Classics is number 2. I don't have number 1 for some reason. I thought I did have number 1, but it's number 3. These are reprints of the comic strip that appeared in the Doctor Who magazine from the late 70s to the mid 80s. That magazine still goes, and this comic strip still runs in it, but these are the early ones, all reprinted and coloured. Most of the art in these first few is Dave Gibson, who was famous for 2080. He did a bit of Dan Deere, Rogue Trooper, and of course the Fourth Doctor. And it was written by Pat Mills, if I'm right. Yeah. So yeah. So these are quite cool. Glad I've got these. These are pretty cool. I've actually got a lot of the original versions of these stories as well. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. He was Doctor Who's main artist during this period. We're talking 1979 to about 1982, or I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So he recently came back and did a Doctor Who strip, or a couple of pages for the anniversary of the magazine last year, number 500. So that was cool. So yeah, and then there's they relaunched it again at issue 1 again. So it's pretty cool. It's good stuff. This comic. I remember that Marvel back in the 80s reprinted all of these as well. I think I might have a couple of those issues somewhere, maybe in this box as well. So there's a Marvel line of these books as well. So this will be the third printing, I would say. But yeah, I quite like them. So now we're getting into the Fifth Doctor. I think this might be the last story that Dave Gibson drew. Yeah, I think it was called The Tides of Time, I think. So that's the Fifth Doctor. There's an interesting story about this. When Dave was drawing these strips, he didn't have much guide to go on for Peter Davidson's likeness, so he had a couple of pictures to draw off. So it was a bit hit and miss, I believe, on his likeness, but he did pretty well. He wasn't completely happy with his drawing of Peter Davidson. Which is, yeah, these are cool. It's a cool cover. If he ever comes back to New Zealand, Peter Davison, I will get a couple of my comics autographed by him. Yeah. I don't have many autographed comics, so that's cool. So as you can see, I've got quite a few. Now we've got Colin Baker, the Sixth Doctor. And that's Series 3. So yeah, I actually haven't looked at these books in a while. I might actually sit down and read some of them. This is my era of Doctor Who, to be honest. This is when I was growing up. The Fifth Doctor and the Sixth Doctor were the sort of the Doctors that were on TV. I got to watch the other Doctors because they repeated it. So yeah, it's a cool cover. It's a good cover with Perry and the Sixth Doctor. I got to meet her about 3 years ago. It was pretty cool. Here we got some Marvel reprints of that comic. There's number 2. It's number 3. And number 16. So that's cool. And we've got just some one-offs here. We've got Yeah, there's one with Martha Jones and the 10th Doctor. As you can see, I've got quite a few. Quite like the art. It's a nice cover. So yeah, David Tennant was Jessica Jones as the Purple Man. There's a cool 7th Doctor cover with the 6th Doctor in the background. It's quite cool. I think that might even be Grant Morrison. Grant Morrison's Doctor Who. He wrote Doctor Who briefly. Here's the other one. So that's cool. And then we've got Donna Noble and the 10th Doctor and an adventure. Oh, and here's number 15 of the Marvel version of Doctor Who. So thank you very much for watching this video, and that's my Doctor Who comic book collection. And if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Make a comment. I like comments. I always reply to people that make comments, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, do so. This Whovian's logging out, so we'll catch you later. Bye.